Welcome to Silent Screams, Loud Strength. I'm Samantha, and this episode is primarily for the ARC clinics, which are part of the Safe Chain and Rise collaboration to empower, rebuild, and protect the vulnerable people of our society that have gone through trauma and been affected mainly by domestic abuse. So these are basically to harness our skill set, to empower ourselves to get up again and rebuild with support. It's where we build our own community and support each other in order to feel really as part of a functional society for ourselves. So what is Silent Screams, Loud Strength? Silent Screams, Loud Strength is a book I wrote myself about my lived experience through domestic abuse. Homeless Not Defeated is the book that I wrote from my experience of being homeless, not through choice, not because I couldn't afford my home, but because somebody stole my home from me, basically. So the little voice that wrote is based on Silent Screams, Loud Strength, and this book is for children to teach them resilience and how to empower themselves and speak to protect their well-being and wellness through writing down or identifying the right person that can help them to express exactly how they are feeling. And in doing so, this stops re-traumatizing children and growing up dysfunctional and not feeling loved, and that helps the child to heal the inner child within them. So and Healing Within is a book that helps us to craft little tools that help us to empower ourselves and start from a point of strength and understanding that it's okay to not feel okay, because no one can actually rush our healing process. We have to feel what we feel and process those emotions and the feelings that are coming up, and being able to set them aside and then start again. So through movement, meditation, planning and execution of the plan. So journaling is the most important part of this whole journey. And today we're speaking on finding strength through system failure. So welcome back to Silent Screams, Loud Strength for those that have been part of this journey. I appreciate you. I'm your host, Samantha. How do you get yourself up again after eviction when the system that's supposed to protect you literally erases you? Well, that's very raw truth that happens to me. You want to find out more about my story, you can read about it. But today is not about preaching my story. It's about telling you that even when you are rock bottom, you can find the inner strength to help yourself and advocate for yourself. But how do you advocate for yourself when you don't know where to start? It's identifying and learning the right tools that empower you to speak consistently in order to get the result that you are looking for. So what is the result you're looking for? Mainly is to make sure that you are housed, your children are protected, and if you're on benefit, let's say, your benefits are properly allocated to you in the way that it should. But mostly if you are trying to leave or have left, how do you leave where you are being abused? And whom do you speak to in order to get the right assistance? How do you keep your information protected? This is where SafeChain was born. I have created a blockchain that only you, and it's encrypted, so no one can see your information without permission, but also that allows that you speak to your doctor. All the files are in one place, and the files for your housing or your mortgage company are all in one place. The abuse that you have gone through, the records from the police are all in one place. Your therapy sessions are all in one place. Why? It helps you on the days that you can't really speak about your story or advocate for yourself efficiently. We point the authorities or your service provider at the time who is giving you this support to draw all the information from one place and read about it and educate themselves about your situation. This stops you from re-traumatizing yourself. This also helps us to, when your mind is overcome with a lot of emotion, when you're paralyzed by your experience of trauma, sometimes it's pretty difficult to sort of continue repeating yourself and to put all the information in a logical manner. This is why survivors of domestic abuse are not believed. Why? Because mostly your information is not pulled all at once in a cohesive, consistent manner, because you're always in a fight, flight, freeze mode. This happens because your nervous system is trying to protect you from feeling that pain all over again. So SafeChain gathers all this information, updates the information as it comes to you, as when you are able to speak about it. SafeChain is then here for you to help you build your case, to advocate for yourself, to protect your dignity, to maintain your human rights, because everybody has human rights and they have the right to a roof over their heads, to food and drink, to live feeling protected. Your home is your castle. It's the last thing you want to lose. Your children should be protected and not live in violence. By teaching your children not to live in violence, you're protecting them to be violent individuals when they grow up. So this is stopping the re-traumatization of the whole clan. So why won't the government support this? It's because the systems are disjointed, not because they don't want to, but they are not able to. SafeChain can help to advocate for yourself. So why do we need to have these systems put in place? They help us to feel supported. They help us to stand on our own 2 feet and be able to be a resourceful member of society that pays its tax. It feels good when you go to work and you provide for your family. It feels good to put a key into the door and walk into your home where there is peace and love. So this is the whole agenda behind SafeChain, and the whole reason why it is so important to have a community that trusts and believes in your pain. So SafeChain is here to help you turn your pain into power, and the platform to build and catch you when you fall, and how we link all the council, the courts, the charities, and the housing. We truly safeguard survivors, adults, and children, and maintain dignity. So come and meet us. This is a pilot scheme that we hopefully believe it will be rolled out in as many counties and many other areas to protect, vulnerable people, vulnerable adults, vulnerable children, to empower each other and rebuild from a place of strength. So thank you for being part of this community. We will grow and support each other together. I don't know it all, but I know enough. I have lived it, and I'm speaking from a place of experience, lived experience. And thank you for coming, and thank you for being part of Safe Chain. This is Silent Screams Loud Strength. And if this resonates with you, please refer somebody you know that needs to get help, needs to be supported. Let's build a community that is loving and caring, that empowers each other, promotes good health, mental health. Your health is your wealth. Your peace is your temple. Without peace, you have no health. So thank you for being part of Safe Chain. Thank you for being part of this community. Together we rise. Until next time, most importantly, grab a copy of my book, Harmless Not Defeated. It's on Amazon and on my website. Thank you. See you in the next clinic.